Okay, I think we're ready to get started. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the webinar, Protecting the Life Cycle of Regulated Tokens. Um, these are strange times, so first of all, I sincerely hope all are safe in the comfort of their homes. And on a personal note, I was actually clean shaven a few weeks ago, but decided to hold off for now. And hopefully we'll get to meet in person shortly, and I might look a bit different at that point. So with that, let's move on to the webinar. So the automation of financing is really rapidly gaining traction now from slow, complex processes that can often take days to transact to really almost an instant and far more efficient transactions. And one of the areas we're dealing with today is security tokens. And by a security token, it's those tokens that are really there underlying, there's an investment asset underneath. So if you think about equivalent to stocks, bonds, funds, or real estate investments, as opposed to Bitcoins or other kinds of cryptocurrencies. And today, while there are billions of dollars, which sounds like quite a bit in security token offerings, we're really just at the tip. If you think of where really the size of this market is, worldwide, there are literally, $54 trillion in securities. And perhaps now, it's a little bit less than it was 2-3 weeks ago, unfortunately. And that's not including plus all the bonds, other financial instruments, real estate, et cetera. So the market is absolutely enormous of where we're heading, which really makes protecting the digital assets absolutely critical. So imagine if $1.4 billion in cryptocurrency was stolen last year, what that number would really look like in tomorrow's market when we start moving into the trillions of dollars that go online. And that's what we're taking a look at. So today, excuse me, we have two distinguished experts with us to discuss the security token lifecycle and how to protect the security tokens throughout that lifecycle. Also, obviously, if you have questions, just hold off. You'll see there's a Q&A. You'll be able to, towards the end, write in your questions, and we'll be happy to stay on and answer any questions you may have. Okay, so let me introduce the speakers. There are three of us. First, Mason Borda, who's with us from San Francisco. Ido Hellstock, who's with us from Tel Aviv. And myself, and I'm with you from New York. So just to introduce a slight background on him, Mason is CEO of TokenSoft company, and they're focused on the automation of financial investments on the blockchain. So a little background, in 2016, Mason actually built the first commercially viable custody solution on Ethereum network. And prior to that, he was at BitGo, and he actually helped scale the company to move over $1 billion in digital assets a month, and he built their cold storage infrastructure. Ido, as Chief Product Officer, is responsible for driving Hub Security's product organization and its ultra-secure key management platform that you'll hear about in a bit. Prior to that, Ido was a lieutenant colonel in the Israeli Defense Forces in the cybersecurity unit, where he led IDF's encrypted military cellular program. Ido spent 20 years in the IDF, leading many mission-critical research efforts and in secure communications and also electronic and cyber warfare. Obviously, we're not going to get into detail on those aspects. And personally, I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for Hub Security. And really my role is to meet with organizations worldwide to discuss how to safely transact business and effectively protect digital assets on blockchain platforms. So I've been an executive in the security industry with organizations anywhere from 10 people to 400,000 people, and have met and discussed security with hundreds of companies along the way. So with that, I'll hand off the discussion to Mason.